Hi, I am here with the lovely Danielle Matthews because we wanted to do a quick video for all our listeners on some of the most frequently asked questions on how to use the ASEA liquid and gel. How are you doing, Danielle?
I'm good. I'm good. It's early morning here, but a good start to the day.
It's early morning there, and you can see by my tower, it's ridiculously hot in the UK here. And I was just explaining to Danielle that we don't have air conditioning here.
Blew my mind.
Excuse me not weighing a lot, but I want to do this video, and Danielle, who is a real expert at explaining things so beautifully, because there's so much information about these wonderful products. And what I wanted to do is have somewhere that everyone can find really quickly and easily about some of the questions we get a lot about how to use these products for maximum effect. So we'll keep it really brief, but you're going to find this really helpful. So Danielle, let's start with the ASEA redox molecules. So this obviously is the liquid that we drink. And what I do when I get it, before I take it first thing in the morning, I just give the bottle a quick shake. Personally, I keep mine in the fridge because I like it cold, but that's optional so long as you keep it out of sunlight. And then, folks, it will come with a little measuring beaker. You can use your own shot glass as well, but I just use the measuring beaker. And we're going to talk about how much to take in a minute. But whilst we're talking about that, about how to take it most effectively, I'm going to demonstrate, and Danielle's going to talk us through. So I'm going to pour out my 2 ounces, which is one of these beakers, which is quite a lot. Sometimes I have to split it into 2 dosages, despite my big mouth. So I'm going to demonstrate to swill it around your mouth for 60 seconds, and you can tell us all why, Danielle.
Yeah, so while she's doing that, guys, what's the most effective thing with these molecules is to let it go and get absorbed under the tongue, in the gums, swirling around just like she is. And 30 to 60 seconds is what you want to do to maximize it. Make sure that you don't have any food in your teeth, right? It interacts with anything that's organic. And so you want to make sure your mouth is clean, get it in there, swirl it around. You want it to absorb directly into your system. You also want to make sure, like the measuring cup that ASEA gives you in every single box is the best because it's 2 ounces, which is 60 mLs. And you can do that in the morning. You can do that at night. We talk about the magic 8. Some people double up. I do. So I do 2 shots in the morning and 2 at night. So swirling it around for a while, and make sure you swallow it after you swirl around. I had some people tell me one time, like, oh, I thought it was like mouthwash, and they spit it out. And I went, oh no. So make sure you take it. And then just, you don't need to wait too long to take other medications or food or whatever it is. Really, most of the absorption happens in the mouth.
Yeah, and that's something new because the old advice was that you needed to ideally wait 10 to 15 minutes before eating or drinking something else. But the brilliant scientific ASEA team have tested it. And so long as you swirl it round like I did, and it's such a lovely feeling because whilst I'm doing it, I quite often do it in the shower, actually, whilst I'm having my cold shower, because I do my 2-minute cold shower every morning.
Nice.
So that ties in really nicely. But it just is really wonderful, and it's absorbing straight into your bloodstream, isn't it, through the mucous membrane, so much more potent.
Yep, absolutely.
So hopefully that's really, really clear to people. Remember to swirl it, remember to swallow it. And in terms of how much to take, these measuring cups are absolutely brilliant. They come with every box. Filling it up, there's a good amount, 2 ounces morning and evening is the standard amount.
Yep.
But you will see videos, and we're going to put all the frequently asked questions videos in the description box below, together with my email address about how to contact me if you've got any queries.
Yeah. And sometimes people don't like the taste, right? Or it's a little bit intense. What I'll tell you is that it's actually a good indicator that your body is going to respond well. If it tastes more intense, it's because your body is needing to either detox or it's a little out of balance. The taste will change. And a lot of times you're actually smelling it. So if it's too much, you can hold your nose and do it that way, or sip it up through a straw or something like that. But doing it cold is okay. Doing it room temperature is okay. The only thing is, do not put your bottle like on a windowsill. It just can't be in direct sunlight.
Absolutely. And the other thing is don't use anything metal. Be really clear not to use any metal straws, utensils, or anything, because that will start activating with the liquid. And I love it when people say to me, Danielle, I mean, I work with something called animal self-medicating, and when it smells or tastes quite strong, that's setting off those new receptors in your brain, and your body is actually really wanting it, and you will really find. I mean, I don't taste this at all now.
Yeah, me either.
However, I did have a night out with my girlfriends the other day and did have a few glasses of wine, and I really noticed the next day it tasted stronger. How amazing is that? Our bodies are just incredible.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah. So please, 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 it's literally as simple as that. Don't worry too much. You know, it's quite a lot to fit in your mouth, even with my mouth. So, you know, do it the first half the cup full for 60 seconds, then the next, whatever's more comfortable for you. Absolutely wonderful stuff. Now, my all-time favorite, the Renu 28 gel, and it does actually come in 2 sizes. The normal one you get here, but you can also get little baby bottles, which I carry around everywhere with me. So this gel is absolutely amazing, isn't it, Danielle? And it can be used for lots of different reasons. Can you talk us through some of the key reasons someone would use it?
Yeah, so the gel's slightly more concentrated than the liquid. And what's really nice is you can tell it where to go. So originally, and if you see a lot of the material from ASEA, the research that's been done, it's cosmetic things. It helps with wrinkles, helps with skin elasticity, helps with sun damage. You put it on your face 2 times a day. You want to make sure your skin is clear and clean. Again, it interacts with anything organic. So if you've got dirt and oils, you want to get that off and then put the gel on. It's not a moisturizer, right? So some people say, well, I feel like, you know, my skin's like dry after using it. Well, some people get that response, but it's not supposed to moisturize the skin. So put your moisturizer on, just wait a minute or two. The molecules, again, they get absorbed very, very quickly and get to work. So don't worry about, you know, putting something on over top of it. Totally fine. Totally fine to do. And the thing is, it's more than just for your face. This is whole body gel. You can use this on muscles that are sore. You can use this on joints that are like having discomfort, range of motion, stiffness. We would just tell you, look, apply it. What we see most effective is 3 applications within 5 minutes. You're going to see some magical things happen. And the other thing to do is right on what Catherine's doing, the vagus nerve. So the vagus nerve is called the wanderer because it is what goes throughout the entire body. And so when you get the redox there, it's like it just lights up your system and goes, as we know, these molecules go where they need to go for you. And so when you apply it there, it just gets into your system pretty quickly. So experiment with it. You can't overuse this stuff. The protocols that they used within their research for cosmetic things was twice a day, morning and night. We know that you can use this as often as you have an area of concern that you're trying to focus on. Just use it. Athletes, I know your daughter's a big athlete, so they can use it pre-workout, rub it on their muscles that they're going to use. A lot of times they find that their lactic acid doesn't build up as quickly, right? They're able to go further. And then the same thing post-workout because it's helping with repair. Because in a workout, what are you doing? You're breaking down muscle cells and we want them to repair. And so when you rub the gel directly on that, you're going to see that process be sped up.
I absolutely love this, and I've been completely blown away. Next week, I will do a testimonial update because I've had some beautiful testimonials from my clients using this. But I use it on my face morning, evening. So I make sure my face is clean. I apply my ASEA gel, wait a few minutes, and then I put rosehip oil. And I have actually had a lot of people saying that I'm looking younger, which is great. I'm very happy to take that. Thank you. But I've just put it on my carotid artery or the vagus nerve. And luckily, they both run down the same place. And this is a beautiful place to put it. So I've been feeling a bit off color today. So I've just been applying it a few times and I'm already noticing how much better. Right. And I just wanted to say, if you've got discomfort in certain areas of your body, I've got so many people that I know that have been using it on areas where they've had long-term pain, whether it's knees from being a really good runner, whether it's arthritis in the neck. You know, we can't claim to make any claims about special products, but if you're feeling uncomfortable, tight, sore, just put it on and experiment. And as you say, my daughter, it's just worked wonders, and she's young, fit and healthy, but because doing excessive exercise and then sitting in a car and driving home for an hour and a half in the dark cold, it's just amazing to stop that lactic acid building up. So please do experiment with it. It's wonderful. And you can a lot of the time get the little tubes as well if you want to carry one around in your handbag. So I use this on all my animals. There's a little video going up even showing me using it on one of my gorgeous guinea pigs. It's wonderful. So when I'm walking the dogs, it's in my treat bag just in case I need it or they need it.
The other thing that's really helpful, Catherine, is the spray bottle. So If people want to use, they don't want the gel, or they want to be able to spray their skin throughout the day, right? But not rub the gel on. You can also have this. I have it sitting by my desk all the time. And I swear, it's like you spray it on and you just get lifted up. You can breathe it in. You can spray it over anywhere that you need. And I don't know about you, but I use this with my dog all the time.
I use it with my dogs and cats all the time. And the other thing I do is I wear hearing aids, and the hearing aids can really irritate my ears. So I actually spray it in my ears. I've sprayed it in my eyes before. It's completely fine to do. And what I find with my dogs and cats is it's absolutely wonderful, particularly in their groin area, on the femoral artery area, is really potent to put it on there. And it is safe also, although you don't want to get too much liquid down the ears, to put on the inside of the ears as well. So there's lots of ways that you can use it with your animals, and you all know how passionate we are about that. Again, I would remind everyone that the frequently asked questions for how to use the liquid, the gel, and for animals will be in the description box below. So I think that's all I wanted to cover straight away today. The spray bottle, some countries, like in the UK, you can't buy the ASEA spray bottle. That's no problem at all. What I've got, mine's in my fridge at the moment because we're having a heat wave in the UK, but I just bought a plastic spray bottle from a chemist. It's got no metal in it, or if it has, it's a tiny bit in the pump area. And I just decant some of this into there, and I use it all the time. And when I was on holiday, I was using that on my skin as well, and it was just fantastic. Really great to stop sunburn, to stop aging and things like that. So we hope that answers your questions. My email address will be below. The frequently asked questions will be below. Please do contact me if you've got any questions, because these products are wonderful, literally life-changing, and we want to make sure you all get the best out of it. And in our next video, little short video about talking through the ordering options to make sure you get the best deal for yourself. So please do check that out as well. Anything else you wanted to say, Danielle?
I'll just say, guys, baseline yourself. There is a health tracker, and you never know where this is going to work. So baseline where you're at, take pictures of what you're going to put it on your skin, because the shifts are subtle, right? We know with our hair, sometimes we don't notice it growing, and all of a sudden we go, huh, it's much longer. The same can happen with this. So baseline it all, after a week. Look at it again after a month, 2 months, 3 months, and adjust, and just play with it. You can't take too much of this. And so it's completely safe to kind of go up and down and find what your number is and what works best for your body.
And you're going to find all the information about how safe it is if you're in existing medication, if you've got existing health challenges, in the frequently asked questions below. And if you need anything else, reach out to me. I'm always delighted to help. Thank you so much, Danielle. I hope you've all found that quick run through useful. Let us know how you're getting on.